Hello, traders. Thank you so much for joining us into today's session. I apologize. I know the live stream is starting very late today. Okay, but in a way, good news because we will be able to analyze certain things after New York session has begun. So, the probability of us actually seeing an opportunity which we can act on right now is higher. Okay, uh, I actually my parents came over lah, which is amazing. So then I spent time with them, which was the reason why I couldn't actually live stream earlier today, 8:30 p.m. But nevertheless, guys, okay, the live stream, let's keep the energy and level the same. Okay, let's speak about what is going on right now. Especially we'll be breaking down about GBP which yesterday during the live stream I did highlight to you guys to look out for this number, right? Which is the line you can see, whereby I predict that the market will be taking out this liquidity range. And then once that happens, see the reaction for us to primarily focus on another opportunity. I missed that second opportunity, but nevertheless, I'm still happy that what we predicted, price actually went to those areas. Okay, we'll be breaking it down a little on that. Hello, sir. Hello, Durga. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Even at this time also, I appreciate every single one of you. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Guna. So I've been training for almost 4 years now. My main purpose, okay, the main reason I'm doing my live streams, also the YouTube videos, is actually dedicated to you, the viewer, who is interested and genuinely inspired to be a successful trader as yourself. I've been through what you may be going through right now, which facing constantly where the market is actually moving in the opposite direction, not really knowing what is the cause of it. Okay, consistently thinking that we almost found a way out, but then after that, suddenly we just push back in further than we even started, right? So all of these things I've been through. So my purpose of my YouTube, and also every day I'm just trying to give you guys as much free information pertaining to price action, is in hopes that it will be able to help you guys out as much as possible. So do remember to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will truly appreciate you guys so much for doing that. Okay, without further ado, guys, let's get into today's session. Okay, and then let's see if you can find any opportunity or not. All right, so starting off with GBP/JPY, yes, we predicted that price will move towards this range. Okay, because this is the high time frame liquidity area, which what I analyzed based on 4-hour daily, so on and so forth. And then overall, I was able to identify that price was quite eagerly trying to move up. Okay, so again, as traders, okay, I always advise you guys, understand where the market is moving to, and also understand how the market is moving there. Is the market taking a normal stroll? Okay, is it just walking? Or is the market really aggressively trying to move in a certain direction? Usually, if the market is very aggressively trying to move in a certain direction, your best bet is that he really, really, really wants to take out a certain form of liquidity. So usually when the market is moving aggressively, in my opinion only, it is easier to predict where market is heading to, compared to when the market is just moving slowly, the market is just walking. It is extremely difficult to predict, because to be honest, the market maybe don't even want the liquidity. He just wants to move according to how market moves, which is what? Buy impulse, pullback, and impulse pullback. Okay, so usually aggressive markets, in my opinion only, is a lot more easier to identify the target. But of course, there's always, a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing about aggressive market, easy to identify where he wants to go. The bad thing about aggressive market, you almost cannot get an entry opportunity unless you're willing to risk a little bit more on the table. Vice versa, when the market is very chill, okay, I want to get my 10,000 steps in, okay, fine. We are not really able to identify where the market really wants to go, but it's a lot more easier to get entry points, okay, because the market is a lot more chill, it's a lot more relaxed. That's the pro and cons between the both, all right. So let's go and then analyze this one. So as of now, guys, as we can see, market very beautifully taken out this liquidity range as what we spoke about yesterday. We spoke when market was roughly within this range here lah. Okay, so now since market already swept this liquidity, where is the next potential target, guys? This is our question right now. Okay, again, falling back to what I said earlier, once market swept this liquidity, what do we see? Is market aggressively moving away or not? In my opinion, yes lah. Okay, based on H1, yes lah. Because I'm seeing, see, majority is all bearish candle, guys. We only have two bullish candle, and then right now we are still very bearish. That means what? Market is heading to another form of liquidity. So which one market may be heading to next? This is the interesting part, because you see, market swap, okay, market swap this liquidity range here, market swap this liquidity range here already. Are we seeing any significant form of reaction? No. That means what? Market not enough. Market want to eat some more. He's still hungry. So this means that market potentially will continue to move lower. But until where lower, okay, we cannot 100% say for sure. But all we understand right now is market still want to move down. So if you guys plan to take any GBP, JPY trades, but essentially it's good to aim for a selling opportunity. Primarily, maybe this key level may be taken out, and then also there's another form of liquidity resting within this range. So the probability of this liquidity to be taken out is quite high, considering that the market is what? Aggressive. Okay, so this is what we can analyze as of now. I cannot really give you guys an entry opportunity because I can't really see an entry opportunity. Let me see 9:30. Let me try to analyze. Okay, my cat, you see not, guys? You saw there's no respect in my life, right? There is no respect when you have cats. There, you belong to them. Your house belongs to them. Your food belongs to them. Everything belongs to them. They're basically parents. Oh my god, guys! One moment. Just hello, my parent. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, you wanna say hi? You wanna say hi? Okay, she said hi. Yeah. Okay, you said hi. You happy? Okay, you're live now. You're famous now. Okay. Okay, go find mama. Okay, guys. So we get back to the channel after I get destroyed. Yeah, my cat. Okay, so this is 9:30, right? Okay, so 9:30 candle. We did had some form of sweep of liquidity, but again, bear in mind, guys, I'm doing this in M15. So different time frame. Not to say different outcome. You guys have to know how to really make the time frames right. Majority of them make sense. Like I always said, we are painters in trading. So every time frame represents different sections of painting. So the bigger time frames is the canvas. The smaller you go, the more and more details and colors you are adding to your painting. They all make sense. Okay, that is why we always say multi-time frame analysis. You guys always heard online, right? Multi-time frame analysis, multi-time frame analysis. What is that? What is that? This multi-time frame analysis. All of them, whichever you use lah. You don't have to use all the ones I'm using. Okay, to be honest, you can just use 3 or so. But even if you use 3 or so or 2 or so, you have to make sure you understand how they correlate with each other and how they support each other for us to identify a certain directional bias in the market. Okay, so I'm just doing this on the 15th for now. Okay, let me just see certain things. Alright, guys, I cannot see much lah, okay, but what I can identify right now, okay, so this would have been an entry opportunity lah at this point here, okay, for a selling opportunity, or okay, we can wait for another one, which potentially we must wait for market to come within this range, and then we can potentially go for a selling opportunity. But again, still we need to wait lah, okay, because the market is aggressively moving down. Primarily, this would have been an amazing entry point lah, okay. But okay, remove this. You see this one? This would have been an entry model for me personally, if I'm using M15. Okay, why? Okay, this depends. This actually highly relies on my personal trading strategy lah. Okay, if you guys would like to learn that, I can help you guys understand my trading strategy in terms of how I read price action, whatever I learned for over 4 years, everything compiled and compressed into just 6 weeks. Okay, I have my own course, which you guys, if interested, you guys can reach out to me. I do have my links in the description below, whereby my WhatsApp number is there, also my Instagram handle is there, so you guys can reach out to me directly to find out more details first, prior to possibly continuing with the program. Also, yes, I also want to make sure that I'm able to speak with you guys, because I want, people who genuinely have passion for trading. That those are the people that I actually want to teach now. Okay, because trading, you have to go through certain things before you can genuinely see some form of success. There are certain things involves losing, and also there's certain things involve sometimes getting lost. But again, since you guys have me to mentor, you guys won't really feel very lost. Okay, but losing is inevitable. Okay, we tend to make mistakes because it's something that we just learn and that we have to pick up based on our own type of trader. You are an individual trader. I'm not sure if you guys realize that everybody is an individual trader. You guys are unique. The way we trade, we cannot trade like how other people trade, but at the same time, how other people trade, they cannot trade like us. You have to find your own trader within yourself. That is how you find success. Okay, I very long for me to understood this. Once I did, then I looked all of my losses as wins, and then I understood, like, okay, this is the trader that I am. Once I learned to accept that, immediately, guys, everything shifted. Everything shifted. Okay, so if you can see, if I were to focus on this, right, this would have been my entry point. This would have been a very good opportunity already. I already take out partials and then set BE. So this would have been a trade, already safe trade already. Okay, but primarily, like I said, because the market is moving aggressively, I think this liquidity range is the one the market wants to head to as of now. Okay, cannot be for sure, because I still need to see after the market comes here what kind of reaction are we looking at. All right, so that's it for GBP JPY for now, guys. So primarily, guys, I think we'll be moving down first. GBP USD. So this one, I marked this out earlier today. You see at the time, you see 7 o'clock. Because I was with the charts today the whole day, because I was recording a video for you guys, which I already recorded, by the way. I know I promised you guys for quite some time already I'm going to make a video, but I didn't, right? I already did today. I completed it. I just need to finish the editing process. That's all, because I'm using a new app to edit. I'm trying to learn how to use that app. So hopefully it'll be out soon. It's actually overall okay. Just few things have to settle. Once that's done, you guys will be able to view that video. I'll just give you a sneak peek. The video is basically this. We all understand that we have impulse, okay, pullback, impulse, pullback, impulse, pullback, okay? There is always an entry opportunity, okay, for us to enter the market in this sort of trends, okay? Let's say this is a buying opportunity, right? Because we're moving up. But the thing is, majority, right, of people that I've asked, okay, struggle on when should we actually enter the market. Okay, for example, let's say this one is a break, okay? Newbie traders, even myself, last time I used to follow the trend. That means I just enter here. Okay, I just enter. This is a terrible mistake to do. Okay, because why? Potentially, we will be seeing a pullback. The pullback is what will take out all of our stop loss, okay, prior to possibly moving again in the directional bias that we were initially predicting the market to move to. Alright, so this video is solely focused to teach you guys when you are able to identify a trend. Okay, when you're able to identify a very latest break, you're very early on into the market, which is a very prime point, prime position to be in. What should you do? What should you look at? Okay, how to draw your analysis, how to find an entry model, where should you put your stop loss, and where should you put take profit. I teach a very basic, very simple strategy to follow, and this strategy is not I simply make up. The strategy is a few traders that I know, they have used it. I have used it also in my early days. I did see success. Okay, it's just in my personal opinion, I just like the way how I trade now. That's why I changed that. Okay, but I did see success, and I want to teach that to you guys 100% for free. The video is already ready, not out. Okay, let me finish the editing process. Then I will post it for you guys. Okay. So that's why I was with the charts the whole day today. So then I analyzed this almost TP zone, almost a 1 to 3 because I like to aim at least 1 to 3. All right, but it's okay. I didn't enter this position now. Yeah, I wish I did, but it's okay. No problem. At least I'm happy it went in the directional bias that we were predicting the market to move to. Okay, so let's remove this so we get a bit more clarity. Okay, let's see if there's any trading opportunity right now for GBP USD. Okay, the good thing, right, that we can see, right, we are kind of consolidating in this price range right now. I know we have a few breaks below, okay, and then right now latest we have a break above, I know, but overall we were consolidating. So it is a good thing to see that finally price broke above, because after price consolidates, remember I told you price is not weak. When consolidating, we are collecting volume, we are collecting price, we are collecting funds, liquidity. Eventually we will blow in a certain direction. Okay, if you see this, okay, I use my highlighter. This is considered for me consolidating. Okay, what happens after that? Focus. When we break, see how aggressively we move now. This is what I mean, the power of consolidation. Okay, consolidation is a very powerful thing, and we were consolidating. We had a break up, but right now, why primarily I wouldn't just say because the break up to go for a buy, because now we're starting to see very aggressive bears. You see, very aggressive bears in the market. Was it the same thing for here? No. See, when market broke already, okay, we only continuously seeing a support in the direction of a bearish move down. Yes, we did see this okay, we did see this strong bullish break, okay, then after we're seeing a strong bearish break. Is it similar? Quite right, quite similar, right? Okay, so if it is similar, what should we do? Wait, because right now we are certainly inside of a key level, right? So let's just wait and see, because to be honest, right, this can happen also. Market can now suddenly show a break. I used the text option. Market can why am I using the text option again? Let me put this in front. Oh no, I don't wonder, I keep pressing it. Okay, market can do this. So come here and then we continue consolidating again. This can happen. This happened last week. Last week or a week before, GBP USD, Euro USD was terrible. I cannot blame the market, not blaming the market. Why is it terrible? Is they've been consolidating for the longest period of time. Okay, I only could have find opportunities in a lot smaller time frame, like 15 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes that I could find opportunities. But based on like hourly, okay, 4 hours, I couldn't find much of an opportunity. They were just consolidating. So that could happen also based on the like last week or the week before behavior pattern. So just be aware of that. Let's just wait and see. Okay, before the live stream close, let me just mark this. Okay, so this one I can unmark. This one is based on yesterday's one. Okay, put it up. So let's get back to GBP USD later on. Okay, gold, I actually just did some bad testing today because, like I said, I was with the charts the whole day, right? So I had a bit of time to my hands with the charts. So I was like, okay, let's just do back testing because I enjoy back testing. Okay, so this is basically the strategy, like I said, I'm using. Okay, if you guys would like to learn this, right, I actually have a very clear-cut way to identify certain things. Okay, this is not just blindly put and stuff. Okay, if you guys want to know how I do it, you guys can reach out to me. I can show you guys how I do it. Okay, even if the ones that go BE, I will just mention BE because that's how we learn. We have to be very, very, very honest, even in our back testing. Okay, because through our back testing only, we are able to kind of train our emotions, okay, and also train our mindset. Why I say train our emotions is because if let's say this is, we know it will be break even trade. Okay, it's not going to hit our take profit. But then we force it in a way, okay, you know what, maybe this would be my entry. Maybe I'll enter here. And then this would be my take profit. Oh, 1 to 4. Okay, I minimum need 1 to 3. Okay, I pass. If you do this right, consistently, at the back of your head, all right, whenever, okay, this possible opportunity arise, you are not sure really what to believe in, what to think. Does my strategy actually work? Because sometimes I realize I never follow exactly. I will play around with the entry point just so that it will make me feel better that, oh, okay, my strategy is 100% win rate. Don't do that, guys. Okay, if be honest, if it's a loss, just put loss. Okay, I'll be honest. So my one was usually break even. Okay, which is also not always a good thing. Yes, in the end, I tend to be profitable. Okay, because I've been doing this for quite some time already. But it could be better. Okay, that is why even until today, I'm still trying to find a way how to fine tune my strategies. Okay, make it even more simpler, and then at the same time also have a lot more higher chance in terms of reaching the take profit. But I'll be fair lah. Okay, majority of the times it does do that. It's just that I'm not actively in the markets as frequent as I should be. That is all. Okay. So remember, guys, just be honest. Even in your back testing, be honest because it's just you, right? It's just within you. You should be honest with yourself. Okay. So gold, guys. It looks nice, for buying opportunity right now. But if you want to ask me, right, like, hey, can we enter anything for gold right now? Let me see. Give me a moment, guys. Okay. I can give you guys based on small time frames lah, okay? Small time frames a little bit riskier, but I can give you guys based on smaller time frames if you want to focus on a buy, but not yet. Based on M5, right? If we want to focus on a buying opportunity, primarily we want to see price come back within. It must come back within this range. Okay, you must remember. Sometimes, right? I wouldn't recommend, especially if you are new. Okay, if you guys are just starting off trading to build your confidence in trading, right? Do not really find ways to like how do I say that? Chincai, okay? Like just okay lah, the SOP is one, okay, step 1, step 2, step 3. It's okay lah, 2 steps only already started already lah. I can trade chincai cannot. Okay, if you're starting off, you have to make sure if you have 3 steps to take a trade, all 3 must be complete. Starting off, after quite some time, you will naturally tend to adapt to the market where you will have to take certain form of risk and certain decisions, and you have to be responsible for those decisions. Let's say, okay, only 2 steps only happened, step 3 didn't happen, but other criteria of the market is showing me a very strong support to my bias. So I am willing to take the risk in this this trade, and I will accept full responsibility if the trade goes in the wrong direction because I did skip step 3. This is all the mindset of a trader you must have. This is what I go through on a daily basis. Okay, of course, when I take trades on a daily basis, okay. As a traders, you must remember, you must adapt to the market. Sometimes, yes, you may have to bend a little bit your SOP, not a lot. I'm not saying like totally forget it. Little bit, maybe you have to bend, but those are the decisions as a trader that you have to learn to make and adapt. Okay, this is why trading, people say, take time. You have to adapt to yourself. Okay, but if smaller time frames, okay, even myself, I won't bend any SOP because I know bigger time frames hold more power. So smaller time frames hence do not really hold that much of power. So I really need to see a lot of things happen according to what I understand and what is my SOP like if I want to focus, for example, like a buy. Okay, but overall I do see a potential buying opportunity right now. But would I take this buying opportunity? Of course I won't, because like you can see lah, you see overall okay, let me zoom out. Do you see that much of a trading opportunity? You see one here, okay. You see the time, guys. This is Tuesday, Wednesday, nothing. Okay, Wednesday got, okay, Thursday nothing, Friday nothing. Okay, this Friday got. So Thursday and Friday. Sorry, Wednesday night and Friday night. That's it. The whole week, 2 trades. This one what? Monday, Tuesday. This one got quite a few opportunities lah. Okay, Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday again, Wednesday. Okay, this week got quite a few opportunities lah. Okay, but usually like 1 to 2 trades, sometimes 3 trades a week. Okay, for a single pair lah. All right. Nowadays, I tend to take a little bit more. It's because of my live streams, because I'm actively looking at the markets to give you guys as much latest information as I can pertaining to price action. So I am looking at the markets more frequently. That is why I'm taking more trades in other pairs, especially crypto is another thing. I use another broker to trade crypto. I do not trade crypto in my forex broker because the spreads all is not so nice lah. Okay, so I also advise you guys, if crypto, use a crypto broker. Forex, use a forex broker. Okay, if you guys want to know which brokers I use, I have links in the description below, so you guys can just go through, survey about them. All the brokers I use is regulated one. You guys should use regulated brokers. So you see, trade is moving up. Should I enter? No, because why? I want it to come in this zone. No matter what, it must come in this zone, and then I must see certain things happen in that zone as well, because it's already be trading smaller time frame. Okay, be aware of that, huh? Okay, so the rest I didn't really see much of opportunity. So let's just go into, guys, any cryptocurrency. So yesterday, right, BTC, I was anticipating for a selling opportunity, but instead the market moved higher. It didn't respect that zone, so I didn't enter a potential opportunity for BTC. You see ETH totally disrespected the zone. It showed me kind of a respect here. Okay, so I was kind of anticipating for a selling opportunity. No, I was waiting for this zone. I will show you. So with okay, this zone here. All right, I was waiting for the zone where the price should come, and do not sorry guys, this is equilibrium level. Do not disrespect this one. I want to be honest. I'm gonna show you guys whatever I saw. It mustn't disrespect this zone, but the very next candle closure, it closed way above this zone. So I took it off already. I was like, oh, okay, something else is about to happen. Did I enter for a buying opportunity? If you guys are wondering, no, I didn't also, because now only it broke, guys. Now only ETH actually broke above this zone. So what do you think I'm looking for right now? Retest. Okay, I'm basically waiting for price to come back within this range to show me certain things happening, and then if I see bulls, and then I also will refer to quite a few other cryptocurrency pairs lah to understand the direction bias, then I will go for buy. But overall, it does look like ETH is moving up lah. Okay, based on also bigger time frames, right? ETH does look like we're moving up, and we have a very large liquidity range to actually collect for ETH. Okay, roughly here, guys. So it's what? 2878.39. You guys can remember the number lah. Okay, we also of course will have other liquidity ranges lah. Closest one also will be this one. So 2770.61. Okay, so primarily I'm just waiting for my pullback first. Only once that pullback happens, then I will consider if I want to enter for buying opportunity or not for ETH. BTC, it looks like it want to move higher. Okay, I'm not interested in BTC already, because why? We are at all-time high. Okay, you guys know me, I don't like trading all-time highs because there's a lack of data in all-time highs. So I don't really understand how the market will tend to react within this range. We are literally at the top part already, okay, of the all-time highs. I highlight here. This 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is us right now. We are basically in the upper range of the all-time high already. Okay, this is very less data, guys. Just be aware. Okay, be very aware. If you want to trade intraday for BTC in all-time high, I wouldn't recommend. If you want to go for spot, like for holding, I personally now also I wouldn't fully recommend that because we're quite high already. Okay, I got highlight to you guys quite early on when BTC was a bit low, that I also got hold like for spots, right? Yeah, so that time is a good opportunity to enter because it's lower, right? So now BTC is quite high already. Doesn't mean cannot. It's just personally I don't feel comfortable advising you guys to do so because I do not know how market is going to react. since we're in an all-time high right now. I only want to give you guys advanced predictions based on things that I have genuine confidence in. Okay, so Dogecoin, guys. Dogecoin also is kind of supporting a bullish bias as of now lah. I don't like seeing this because this is a bit dangerous also. Okay, if you guys see this, right, this is all liquidity. Okay, they are all aligning. They're basically lining up to get eaten. Okay, so even though we are moving bullish, we are quite slow. Okay, there is a probability of price to actually break below to come take out all of them. Then probably we start to move higher. This can happen. Okay, so to be honest, Dogecoin doesn't look that pretty now because we don't really have that much of volume. We actually a lot of choppy movement. Even though moving up, we are moving up very slowly. Remember the thing I told you? Aggressive and very relaxed markets. Aggressive, easy to understand where market wants to potentially head to. Relax, extremely difficult to know potentially where market wants to head to, but just be easier to find entry opportunity. Okay, so this is what? Relax or aggressive based on what you can see. Relax, right? Yeah, so relax market. We also just leave it to relax first until we see proper volume come in lah. Okay, Solana guys, you know lah, we spoke about Solana from last week. We're still within this range and we kind of like semi consolidating. This is, yes, we did broke below the consolidation phase, but right now we are again inside of the consolidation phase. So Solana, again guys, I'm still not going to give much of opportunity because we're not really doing much. So primarily I think ETH looks good now. Okay, so primarily I can going to focus on this section here for potential buying opportunity for ETH. So I'll let you guys know first. I just need to wait to see certain things happen and certain things respect prior to potentially entering a buying opportunity. But also be aware, ETH also has a very beautiful lineup of liquidity. Okay, just be very aware that market makers like this kind of stuff because this is all low resistance liquidity. Okay, this area here I highlight for you. These are all low resistance liquidity. What I mean by that is if market is within the low resistance liquidity range, I draw this arrow to it. Okay, let's say we're moving down. Anyway, just draw again. Let's say we're moving down. Okay, market usually when nearby low resistance liquidity, we won't take out just one or two. We tend to take out everything one shot because they're very close by to each other. They're low resistance liquidity. Once this happens, then potentially we will start to see a very powerful move towards the upside. So similar to Dogecoin, okay, that is why I said we always have to wait for that retest, okay, because we want to see this area, is it going to hold price or not? Is it going to support price? If it's going to support price, then primarily we can still focus on buying opportunity. Once probably price take out this range or maybe even this range and then we start to see a powerful move down, then we can use this area as what? Potential target zones to be taken out. Okay, so this will come in handy either later or even now, because even if the target's been taken out right now, then primarily our bias for a bullish trend is actually valid lah. Because I said, well, if market wants to move up, it has to move down first. If market wants to move down, it has to move up first. Because market moves in seeking of liquidity. For him to move up, he need to move down to grab enough of liquidity for him to move higher. Okay? So, guys, I think that's it lah, to be honest. Okay, let's go back to GBP JPY before we end. GBP USD. Okay, we're starting to see a strong move up. Later we just go through gold also a bit and just see a few things. Okay, we're seeing very nice buying opportunities still lah. Okay, primarily this would have been a very nice entry zone here for us to enter the market. Okay, maybe let me see. Why put this arrow here? Okay, so primarily, okay, I believe this 1.36456 is the liquidity that market wants to hit to take out as of now. Since market seems to be respecting this range, but of course later I need to go through Euro USD. So since they kind of correlate, to identify, okay, in terms of this market movement, can it be considered as valid or not? Okay, so far just based on hindsight for GBP USD, it seems valid. But again, I will do my analysis later on based on Euro USD and a few other pairs if I potentially want to enter for a buying opportunity lah. Okay, if you guys ask me, is it too late to enter? No, it's not too late yet, guys. We still have quite some room. Okay, we still have room for a potential entry model. But if you guys enter somewhere around this range, okay, don't put yourself very low. Okay, below this candle should do. Because if market want to respect, it shouldn't go below this range. If it does, it's okay if you cannot sell because probably the market is going to start moving towards the downside. Okay, so let's just check gold before we end the live stream. Okay, yeah. So what we said for market want to move up, it is valid, but you see, would I have entered? Definitely no. But is this still an opportunity? Yes, just not for me. Okay, because in smaller time frame, I prefer everything is followed if I want to enter the market. Okay, so you see, the market didn't come inside this range, but it is supporting our buyers to move towards where? The upside. Okay, all of these guys is very easy to see. Okay, it just depends as a trader which trade you think you want to take. Okay, what kind of risk are you willing to put on the table in order to be into that trade? Okay, is it worth taking that risk or not? Is it aligning with your risk management or not? Okay, because remember, we live to trade another day. Okay, there's always another trading day. Just be happy that we're able to analyze. Oh, we analyze the market is going to move up. Did it move up? Yes, it's moving up. Beautiful. Good job. Okay, you guys are amazing. You're already on the step to becoming a successful trader. Analyzing comes first. You have to know and understand where market want to move to. Okay, if the market we understand, okay, want to go up, the market go up, congrats. Okay, pat yourself on the back, guys. Okay, that is the starting point of a successful trading journey. After that, of course, a few more things like risk management, mindset. Okay, really learning to control yourself. Okay, don't get too lost in terms of what you see online. Sometimes I do so. Okay, last time I see like, wow, this guy earned this much. Why I never earned this much? Wow, this guy earned this much. Why I never earned this much? Yeah, I get too lost. That is how I blow accounts. Okay, because I overtrade because I want to reach that level. But that's why I keep reminding you guys, you are your own trader. Everybody has a path to take. Everybody starts in a different road or different section in trading. Some people start straight away level 2. Okay, good for them. Be happy for them. But most of us, okay, we have to start from scratch. Just remember, your path is unique. It is beautiful. It is exactly meant for you. Just take it happily. You will reach your end goal. Just enjoy the journey as you go through. That is why I only want to teach people who have genuine passion in trading. If that is you, you guys can reach out to me. You can chat so I can understand you a bit more and actually give you guys more information now pertaining to the 6-week course that I have. Okay? So guys, I think that will be all for today's live stream. I hope it was insightful and knowledgeable for you as it was for me. Again, I apologize for streaming this late. I know it's been a while, okay, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching New York session open with me. I'm not really open, I know I live stream also a bit late than that, okay, but I'll do better. Tomorrow I'll do better, okay, and the video will be out soon, guys. When it's out, you guys can watch it lah. Okay, it's a very clear, detailed information of how to enter markets in terms of whenever the market break, okay, when should you enter? It will be very clear cut. Okay, I promise sure even you don't have any knowledge about trading, you guys know what to do after that. Okay, I promise that it's that simple. If it's not, let me know in the comment section. Okay, then I will make it better for you. Great insight, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that so much, Durga. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Have a wonderful rest of the day, everybody. Okay, I will catch you all in the very next live stream. Take care, guys. Good night.